Yes?
No. No. Hi everyone! Welcome to another episode of our vlog. And for this episode, we will discuss the first episode of Hospital Playlist Season 2. So, Hospital Playlist Season 2, Episode 1 aired last Thursday. So, init pa.
Yes.
And, frankly speaking, this episode is a continuation of what happened in Episode 12. Memorable scenes from this episode.
So, I really like about this one, it start with Mina. I really like how she is as a doctor, has and also as a one-sided love with what's the name of the doctor? Sorry, Sokyun, yeah, the OB, the
Yes.
OB guy, right? The Mr. Dr. OB. I really like the fact that she still continue learning something. Like he was talking to the nurse, he mentioned that why we didn't know it at first, right? It takes an experience, and you know that being a doctor doesn't mean that you know everything, right? At that age, but at the same time, you also need to learn from everyone, from your professor or anything. And I think this season's more on discuss on love line.
Yes,
no?
I think,
What
yeah,
do you think?
love line.
It's more on love line because the first season was more on their profession, their background, their friendship. We already established it in season 1, but in season 2 they focus on, I think, love line of each of them.
Yes.
So, Machay, how do you feel when you see the winter?
Yes, because
Couple.
we're fans of Winter Garden couple. Actually, as you've said, the first few scenes or majority of this episode is centered about around Sokyun and Minha. I think mostly it's their episode. But then I was waiting for Winter Garden because I wanted to know what happened after that kiss.
Yeah, after that.
And it's like he's teasing us because I mean they were not shown together, but then one after another. And I really like how professional how
Yes.
professional they still are. Like if you don't have any idea of what happened in in season 1, you will not think that there's something happening between them. So it's really good. And okay, you talked about Mina, I'll talk about Winter Garden, and also that
Yeah.
date scene. First, the back hug.
Yeah.
I was like, I wish I had a 40-something pediatric surgeon as a boyfriend.
Looking, anyone pediatric doctor? Come on.
Even if he's old, but oh my god. And the date, I mean, we can discuss it later, but I really love the dynamics of Winter Garden. And one scene that I really like is Mama Rosa. I think everyone would want to have an in-law like Mama Rosa that does not care about her background.
And I think one of the scenes that I really love, if they're going to have, is the patient, the mother patient, right? If they're talking about their dates and all, I really like. I really like the the friendship of Dr. Mina and.
Geol.
I don't know na.
Geol.
Good. My
Yeah.
God, I'm sorry. So, that is why, because they are still continue learning,
Yes.
right? In times that, and like you mentioned in Winter Garden, can I just add up? Because there are two mostly different character. What's
Opposite?
Jong
Isang
Yoon
one.
is more. Yeah, opposite, right? Opposite, because the pediatrician doctor is more on affectionated.
Yes.
Affection. He show affections. He really so sensitive in everyone. While Goal is just the opposite. You mean it? She's having a hard time telling and expressing
Yes,
herself. If she really wants to say something, if it doesn't mean that to do something, it was interpreted because of his lack of affections. But it doesn't mean that he doesn't care, right? It's just that he needs to be reminded. And I really like that they have that conversation in in their dates,
Yes.
right? Because they're so open, they are willing to accept
Mm-hmm.
criticism, and it's a relationship that I think mature persons will do,
Exactly,
right?
exactly.
Because yeah, because we have, I think, if you're going in a relationship in an earlier stage, you're still in the what they call the
Mm-hmm.
teenage
Mm-hmm.
20s, dating, not all have this kind of mature
Mm-hmm.
conversation, right? I don't know. How about you? Any experience?
No, not me, Shell. You can continue talking. But you know what? I read something, because if you stalk Twitter, there's a lot of theories and everything. And the one thing that they
Mm-hmm.
pointed out is um how Winter Garden is so compatible with each other. I mean, I think that scene for the
Yes.
date is like in January or something. But then the comfortableness, or I don't know the term, how comfortable they are with each other.
Yeah.
It seems like they did not just recently got into a relationship. They click even if
Yeah.
they're opposite. And I mean, I love how Jongwon is so clingy. A lot of people are wishing to
Yeah.
see Jongwon being clingy, and I think he'll be clingy for the rest of the season.
For the
And
rest
I
of
want
the
to see him jealous. So for that fellow beside Gyeol, that guy, the fellow GS, I don't know what the term is, intern or something. I hope
yeah.
Jongwon will get jealous. And another thing is, I mean, uh, what do you call this? That girl who was asking for the coffee.
Who, who's
I
girl?
mean,
Who's
the
girl?
girl who in the emergency room that was asking Jongwon to buy
Ah.
her coffee.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You can see the
Very
difference.
off limit.
Yes, the difference between, I mean, before Jongwon was so friendly to everyone, always readily
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
yes. But then this time, since he has a girlfriend, he knows where to draw the line. He's
Now,
still okay.
off limit.
Yes, yes. Oh, I love that. I really love that for Winter Garden. And also another thing, I'm glad that they're focusing also, as you said, on Gyeol, her journey to becoming a good doctor. With Jongwon's
Sorry.
guidance.
How about
Junwan,
Jungwon?
okay. We'll
Jungwon.
leave the
Yeah, I think I will be heartbroken with him,
Mhm,
right? I know that Iksun,
mhm.
no?
Yes.
It's really hard to go in a long distance relationship. I think it's really hard in terms of that we see, I think we just see the side of Jungwon,
Yes. Yes.
right? Because in our side, we feel that he is the one who always, the one who gives, the one who always uh be taken for granted for that scene, because I really don't know in the side of story of Iksun, because having your boyfriend setting you free and pursue your dreams is a big
Mhm,
yes, right? A big factor in a relationship. But from that side, you can see that in our side, we see Jungwon being so, what you're trying to do his
mhm,
best to this relationship work
mhm.
out, is always like, oh my god, I really, what is it, you really want him to be
Yes.
happy
Yes.
again, right?
Yes.
You mean, yeah, that feeling that,
Mhm,
oh my god, he is there lonely, missing of Iksun and all. But I really think that I want to see the side of Iksun, how she was able to come up with long distance relationship, because it's I think it's a privilege,
mhm.
right? If you're pursuing your dreams and at the same time you have boyfriend supporting with you all the way from Korea,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
From
Yes.
London. and and how about the ring? Do you have something with the ring? I think, do you have any idea what that happened to the ring? Did it really go back or not? Because in last
Mhm,
season, we I think at that
mhm,
time, in the end of the season 1, it was sent
mhm, mhm.
back, right?
Yes.
It was
Yes.
not what they call that. It may be
Returned.
push
Yeah.
us returned. But in the end of season 1, I was thinking maybe didn't he didn't she didn't want
Mhm,
it,
mhm.
right? What do you mean?
Uh,
I mean, did you get it?
I think Junwan has a hunch that Iksun did not want it.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Do you have this feeling
Mhm.
that Ixon doesn't want to accept the ring,
Yes.
so he take is at it was
Mhm,
returned, sent
mhm,
to
mhm.
sender. But I feel that Ixon really wants to doesn't want it for
Yes,
now.
yes, that's it. But she
You know
loves
what? You know
Junwon.
that she loves, but I don't want you to be that committed.
Yes, yes.
Yes, you know that they are they love each other, they are committed, they're in a long distance relationship. Maybe I don't know, maybe Ixon was so I don't
Traumatized?
so what they call that, yeah, or what they call this, the feeling that he doesn't want Junwon to be doesn't have the full responsibility or committed. You mean once maybe in their long distance relationship, Jungwon must find someone. Maybe
Yes,
that's
yes, yes.
because he has the ring now. You
Yes,
know
yes,
that he
yes.
have the ring now. Jungwon doesn't want to break it
Yes,
up
yes.
or all and all. So maybe just my
Mm-mm.
thinking. No, I don't know. I don't know. I just having this drama inside drama in my
Yes,
head.
yes.
The most heartbreaking
Yes.
episode for you. Come
Heartbreak.
on, give it to you, the main couple.
It's really, I think Ishel and I want to discuss this at the end because Ishel's favorite character is Songhwa. My favorite character is Ikjun, and we're both heartbroken about how episode 1 is. But you know what, Ishel, even with the what happened to even if Ikjun is friend zoned, yeah, I mean it's good for me to have for it to happen earlier on because I mean if Songhwa accepted him, then it will not be that good. I mean we have more
Yeah.
episodes. I wanted to see them grow past that wall of being friends for 20 plus years and just accept that they love each
Yeah.
other. But Ishal, you can talk more about it. I'll just
I really think that Songhwa was
Oh wait.
she has the feeling.
Okay.
Okay,
I
go.
just have a question. Do you think
Okay.
Songwa loves Ikjun more than a friend now?
I think this is what I
Mm-hmm.
think, okay? I think that Songhwa has this feelings for Iksun for the longest time since they're in
Mm-hmm.
college,
Mm-hmm.
right? He has this thing for Iksun,
Ikjun,
right?
Ikjun.
Since college. Sorry,
Ikjun,
Ikjun?
Jun.
Ikjun since college. It's just that when she was ready that time in college to pursue Ikjun. I mean, no, it just pursue. It's just that he wants to have this kinds of relationship to Ikjun. Ikjun was not ready that time because he was to consider their friends, the other one, and that's why he was in the friend zone with Ikjun that time. So when he fully accepted that they may be friends until forever, Ikjun finally have the courage to love Songhwa. To love Songhwa. The problem now is Songhwa was so scared. Is scared of letting her feelings to grow again to that
Yes.
line. They always say that there's a thin line between friendship and love.
Yes.
Friends and love. Between a hate and love. If she crossed that line, even it's a bit, it may shows that I may be what they call that, I may lose something.
The friendship,
I
their
don't know.
friendship.
The friendship, and they may be, they're just comfortable as friends that they may be so, what they call, so she was so scared that it may lose the essence of their friendship. That's why when he said that, right? He mentions that don't tell her. Don't tell
Yes.
her because it may be awkward. But I think I really want to know what's holding Songhwa. Aside from what we're saying right now, we're just guessing
Yes.
her feelings. But I really want her to realize that his feeling was already there.
I'm excited to see how
Maybe
they will slowly develop.
slowly falling
Yes,
in
yes.
love. Yeah. I really like
Have
that.
you read that post on Twitter regarding the opening? I mean the front of the ER or the emergency room, the sign,
No, I
because they
didn't.
were again constructing theories, and when you look at
Yeah.
season 1, if Winter Garden always stands at that in front of the ER, right? There's like a heart sign with the beating.
Okay.
But then if you look at
Okay.
Winter Garden now in in season 2, the heart is now like a full heart and no beating sign. But if you
Yes.
look at
Yes.
Iksong, theirs is like a heart with a beating line. So it's starting. Yeah, it's starting as well.
Okay. So it's finally moving,
Yes.
right? I mean, I think it's really hard to think how their love or songwa feelings will grow, but it's already
Mhm.
there. That's what I'm thinking. It's already there. It's just that he's so afraid. Who will not be afraid, right? Because you're already. How about you? Okay, how about you? If you're in case of
You
Songwa,
know what?
did you?
There's also like another theory that how the Iksong couple will go in this season. Remember when Ikjun were asking Songwa for a coffee, and then
Ah,
Songwa thought for it for like 5 seconds, thinking really hard
ah,
for if she wants to have coffee with Ikjun in her office, or is it like the other way? No. Yeah. So and then she agreed to have the coffee in the room, but it took her some while. Just also another scene is when um that final scene where what do you call this, Songwa wants to go inside, I mean wants to deliver her decision to Ikjun. She waited a long time in the car thinking about it, but yeah, it's more on her. Yeah, she needs to think about it more. But if I were her,
yeah.
Ishel,
Oh, if I were you, so hard.
yes, but
See, we feeling.
but you know what? It's a love. The boundary, I think for Sangwa, the boundary, as you said, between friendship and love has been merged. So she's finding it hard to know what her feeling is. But yeah, she's in love, but it will take her a long time. A long time. But I think
A
if it's
courage,
in
right?
June, Ishel, I'll go for it. Sorry.
No, think outside of Songwa. You already know the person. You have that thing for him ages ago,
No.
right? You've been friend zone. He's been married. Has you been friends? You know you're in and out of your life. He's always there. Maybe also Songwa was thinking that uh it's just what do you call that Songwa think that it's just normal, right? But I think Songwa is intelligent enough to know the difference of the treatment of being a friend and being a special one, because in the car when they drive the two of them, they were so
Yes,
awkward.
exactly.
You
I
don't
don't like it
right?
knowing June being quiet.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate it.
Being quiet, and I like their camaraderie last season,
Mm,
right? They were
yes.
so but
Comfortable with each other.
but I really like about Ikjun is as a person is that he is consistent.
Yes.
Even the rest of the boys
Mhm.
there, the doctor, but I think Ikjun is so consistent in terms that he have this bubbly
Mhm.
personality at the same time. Is very intelligent, super genius. I like that. How can you find a person that so intelligent, so humble, and what they call that, and boastful at the
Yes,
same time,
yes.
right? So easy to be with, and yeah, I think Songhwa, come on,
Yes. You know what, Michelle?
have the
My
courage.
favorite scene
Oh.
in episode 1 is that scene, their
What?
scene. I mean, not the rejection per se, but before the rejection, when Ikjun was telling Songwa, I'll come to you. But then Songwa is insisting, no, I'll come to you.
No, I come to
Yes.
you.
And you know what?
Maybe that's
That
time.
Ikjun's reaction, that
See?
he smiled so bitterly, he knows the answer. I mean, he knows he'll get rejected.
Yeah.
Because he's so smart, and
Yeah.
he knows Songwa. So I think he knows
So-
what she'll answer.
Okay. Speaking of Ikjun being smart, I really doesn't buy it that he doesn't know that Junwan and Iksun are
He
an
knows,
item.
he knows.
Right?
Yes.
He's keep telling.
But he's a great actor.
Seriously. Yeah. Seriously. I'm so having a hard time laughing. Oh, in London, Iksun is also in
Yes.
London.
Because Winter Garden,
Already.
for Winter Garden, he knows. I mean,
You already know it.
it's impossible for. I wanted to see that revelation
Yeah.
of how he thinks about it.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
I think he already know it, but he does. But he wants the two to be the one who
Yes.
tell him
Again, that's
exactly,
mature
right?
of him.
Be-
Oh, Ikjun, I love you.
yeah.
Where can I find my Ikjun and Uju? Uju.
For the emotional part, I think hospital playlist doesn't stay away from their what they call it, to their guidelines, to their
Yes,
way of
yes.
telling, because I was really touched with the mother,
Mhm.
right? The mother coming back to the hospital for remembering her
Mhm.
child, and everyone was misinterpret
Thing. Oh, yeah.
her, like just is telling that he's here telling that we're he's here just asking for us to make a mistakes, and also he so she can file a case against us, but Jung won't get it right, right?
Yes,
It's
yes.
just that he just missed her daughter, and the right daughter, right?
Mhm.
And no one knows about her aside from the people in the hospital. And I really like Jongwon said that no one forever comes in the hospital. It means that he she will never be in time
Mhm.
she will move
Yeah.
on. For now, let her
Mhm.
be. Let her be healed. Let her be broken. Let her be let her let give her time
Yes.
to move on, right? I really like that. How can they know it?
I
Right?
don't even know, Shell. I wish I could have their
Yeah.
wisdom. But you know what? As
Yeah.
to add to that, it's really good. I think I will not be worried from now on, because I was a bit worried when that nurse said that what if they sue Gyeol. I have like a lot of thoughts. What if Gyeol um is banned from being a doctor, etc. But then knowing the how the writers is promote, I mean, this will not be super dramatic in the sense that you'll be
Mm-hmm.
frustrated. Only touch. The dramatic the
Yeah.
drama part is that. But then, I mean, if you're expecting the worst, don't. Because at the end of the day, it will not happen. I love how this show is just so lighthearted, and
Yeah.
it will pull us through if we're being depressed or something. This is a good um
Good. A good start, right?
antidepressant movie or a series for me. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it is a good episode, right,
And
Michelle? It is a very good episode.
yeah, it's a good one. It's a long, but it's good. I think I'll craving for more, and it's so hard that it's just one episode
Yes,
per
yes.
week, right? So they are teasing us every week
Yes,
for
exactly.
this. Okay, let's see. We'll try to have a weekly. We'll try to have a weekly recap or review of this drama. Let's see. For now, that's all, guys. For now,
And
and
please,
hope you like this. Like and subscribe, and continue watch hospital playlist with
okay,
us.
thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.